Star Citizen, by its very nature, is an open-world sandbox that lets you live in a futuristic science fiction setting with the intent of allowing you to do pretty much whatever you want. But like any world that has a functional society, you need money. And while there's lots of ways to get money, as a starting player you're going to be limited to what you can do based on the ship that you have. This old gamer Toilet Duck here, and today we're going to be discussing missions. Missions should be your lifeblood for the first 100 hours while you're learning the ropes of the game. Each mission type will give you a reward, usually based on the mission difficulty. It could be perfectly legal, it could flag you as a criminal, it could be a standalone adventure, it could be part of a chain with branching outcomes. They could be predefined coordinated appointments, or it could be a procedurally generated mission. There's really no lack of mission content in this game, but which ones should you pick? That'll be entirely based on your comfort level for each mission and the ships that you have available to do them. Some ships just aren't suitable for some mission types. We'll talk about that shortly. Let's talk about the interface. You access missions through your mobiglass. Press F1 to bring up your mobiglass and click the Contract Manager application down on the bottom right of the application list. You'll notice that there are 5 tabs at the top of the Contract Manager: General, Personal, Accepted, History, and Beacons. The General tab is the primary available local contracts that have been certified by the Business and Labor Administration to meet UEE and local law requirements. This means if you accept a mission from the General tab, you're not going to be flagged a criminal for doing it. These missions are available to anyone in the same sphere of influence, and as such are considered local missions. If you go to a different planet, and they'll have a different local missions. This doesn't mean the missions won't take you elsewhere, it's just this is a different subset of missions than you'll see at other locations. The Personal tab is filled with missions that are being sent to you specifically. And while the missions under this tab have the same set of subcategories as the General tab, they often have a, shall we say, less than legal aspect to them. Meaning you could be flagged as a criminal if you do this mission, but it's often worth it. Don't be afraid to be flagged a criminal. Some of the most fun and emergent gameplay in-game right now is found by doing things that are on the dark side. The Accepted tab displays those missions and contracts that you have accepted and is here so that you can quickly and easily reread mission requirements, track and untrack missions, or even abandon missions if you find it too difficult, tedious, broken, or just not worth your time. Warning: there could be repercussions for abandoning a mission. The History tab displays those contracts that have come to an end, and it's cleared each time you log in. Eventually this will likely be a running tally of everything that you've done, but for now it's just there while you're on so you can see whatever a mission was. And then finally, the Beacon tab is there for local system-wide beacons, usually spawned by a player or the emergency communication network, which I'll go into shortly. I personally almost never use this tab. So what you saw me do in the General tab was to pick a Covalex delivery mission that started at Port Olisar, which is where I'm at, and takes me someplace I wanted to go, in this case above Area 18. I spawned a ship I knew could carry the box I was going to have to spawn for the mission, and then went to the Covalex shipping spawn point and got the box, then ran out to my ship. This is the first type of mission that you can do: delivery. It's easy to do, but it requires a ship that you can enter with a box in your arms. Not all ships available will allow you to place a box in them, and having cargo space isn't the same as being able to place a box. Some people have figured out how to put a box in the back of an Aurora LX or MR, which has 0 SCU of cargo. Your mileage may vary, but the general rule is to do a Covalex delivery mission, you need a ship that you can walk up into. And of course, despite what they're saying, they still have not fixed the fuel bug. But once you get where you're going, you go out and you pick up your box, and it's time to carry it to the other Covalex delivery station. The Covalex delivery station will look exactly like the station that you picked this box up from. And here I am in here trying to find it. It's not always easy to find when you're running around in some of these stations. All of them are unique now, which is really cool, but unfortunately it means it's really easy to get lost. But the insides look amazing. So, up the stairs, around the corner, and then we're going to... Ooh, video games. Focus. Okay, so we're going to go over here, and we're going to turn in the box. Usually it is at the administration area. You can see it says admin on the wall there. And admin, by the way, is also where you do some of the cargo terminals, which are behind me. But you just click the arrow. It will eventually offer up a spot to place the box, just like when you got it, and you just place it. And win. Boom. Profit. Sort of profit. It was like 6,000. So that's your basic Covalex mission. It is a delivery mission just like the others. We also have the Red Wing delivery missions and the FTL courier assignments. They're basically all the same. Slightly different box colors, different locations. Covalex typically always starts and ends at a Covalex box. Some of the other ones end up putting you out in the middle of nowhere and you're delivering to a shelf or something like that. But they all work basically the same. And your best bet is just to do them based on how much money you're going to make. Not exciting, but it is a cheap way to make money. So in part 2 of this video, we're going to talk about investigation missions. That'll be coming soon. Thanks a bunch, guys. Appreciate everything. If you do me a favor, subscribe and comment down below if you have anything you want to specifically know about. It really helps the rankings. Have a good one.